Welcome to Dr. Fred Markets. This is not financial advice. The gap between those who understand finance and those who don't is growing every year. Markets, crypto, artificial intelligence, they just require attention. You showed up today. You're on the right side of that gap. Let's make it count. Let's go.
You're not investing in AI stocks, you're buying obedience. Verdict: the S&P 500's record highs are not growth. They're a mass subscription to corporate brainwashing as a service. Signal 1: S&P 500 and NASDAQ just printed fresh records for the third straight day, with the S&P up about 0.74% today, Nvidia ripping another 2% to 250 and Google nudging higher to $398.55. That's not a melt-up. That's the market standing on one leg, balancing its entire future on a handful of AI stories, then telling you this is diversification. Look under the hood. US broad market indexes are now AI-shaped pyramids. Nvidia, Google, Microsoft, Meta, a tiny cartel of silicon priests, are dragging entire retirement portfolios higher, while the rest of the economy looks like it just crawled out of a bar fight. Signal 2: Google just announced a $99 Fitbit Air. No screen, just data hoovering from your wrist 24/7. This isn't a gadget, it's a sensor farm stapled to your nervous system. AI doesn't need more power, it needs more input. And now Alphabet is buying your heartbeat, your sleep, your movement patterns for $99 and a sprinkle of dopamine. You think you're the customer, you're the product and the raw material. Signal 3: Whirlpool just cratered 20% in a day after warning higher prices are coming. That's a real-world company that makes real-world stuff for real-world humans, not a vibes and algorithm stock. Their message: costs are squeezing, consumers are tapped, and the inflation dragon isn't dead, it's just on a smoke break. Now line this up: financial indexes at all-time highs, AI platforms selling you frictionless, data-sucking toys, and boring industrials getting punched in the teeth for saying, things cost more now. Here's the cliffhanger. Everyone cheers the AI winners at the top of the index, while the economic floor quietly rots out from under them. The connection: US stock markets are no longer pricing the future of the economy. They're pricing the future of your attention stream. AI is not enhancing productivity in your portfolio. AI is learning you in obscene detail, so the biggest names in your index can weaponize that data to steer demand, control pricing power, and keep their earnings machine humming even as the real consumer gets squeezed. Record S&P levels with Nvidia mooning tells you this: Wall Street has decided the safest bet is not human innovation, but algorithmic manipulation. Not new factories, not better washing machines, but better ways to predict when you'll crack and tap buy now. Google's $99 Fitbit Air is not innovation.
Does what you just heard shift something for you? That feeling, that need to know more, is exactly the right reaction. Most people never get there. You just did. Let's keep going.
It's a probe, a cheap on-ramp into your body's operating system. Once that data is in the AI grinder, it feeds ad engines, pricing models, insurance scoring, and every invisible lever that decides how much you pay and what you think you need. Whirlpool's 20% faceplant is your contrast shot. Old school manufacturer says, costs are up, people are strained. The market responds, you're not AI, sit down. That's the tell. The market rewards whoever can escape physical reality and plug directly into digital control over the consumer. So US stock markets are screaming all good, all green. But that rally is basically a leveraged bet that AI will extract more value from you, even as your real-world budget gets tighter. The index doesn't care if your life gets better. It cares if your behavior gets more predictable. Most investors are asking the wrong question: how do I get more AI exposure? The real question: how much of my net worth depends on the same AI platforms that are quietly rewriting my behavior? Here's the conclusion. If your portfolio is just an AI cult basket, you're long a future where you become the product and the counterparty at the same time. 3 brutal truths. 1. The S&P 500 at all-time highs is not a sign of broad health. It's a scoreboard for a winner-take-all AI data grab seated inside your retirement account. 2. Every smart device you strap on, log into, or talk to is a side door into the pricing power and earnings growth you celebrate in your brokerage app. 3. If you own AI-heavy US stock indexes, you're betting that these platforms will keep outsmarting, underpaying, and overcharging the same humans those stocks need as customers, including you. So what do you do with this? You stop pretending AI is just a tech story and start treating it as a control story. You stress test your portfolio. How much is tied to the same AI narrative, the same few names, the same behavioral choke points? You ask whether you own businesses that serve humans or businesses that farm humans. This is not financial advice, but here is the truth. Markets are rewarding whoever best predicts and nudges your next move. Either you understand that game and position around it, or you stay the lab rat applauding the scientist. If you want more ruthless breakdowns like this, no cheerleading, no tech worship, just how the money really moves, hit subscribe, drop a comment with the ticker you're most terrified to look at right now, and share this with the one friend who still thinks AI stocks always go up. This is not financial advice. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe to the channel and check the links in the first comment below.
That's a wrap for today on Dr. Fred Markets. I hope this gave you something to think about, a new angle, a clearer picture, a better question to ask. Remember, this is not financial advice. Do your own research, always. If this video added value to your day, subscribe. It's free, it takes 2 seconds, and it's the best way to support this work and keep it free for everyone. You'll also find every video as a full article on the blog, drfredmarkets.com, and the newsletter is in the bio. I'm Dr. Fred Markets. See you in the next one.